About formulas and calculations. Formulas allow you to devise and implement the conditions under which data in Excel can be calculated. They may contain the operators we just talked about, or functions such as sum or average, cell and cell references, and constants. And here, constants refer to a number that itself is not calculated and does not change when the data in Excel does. For example, if you have a formula that takes the average of cells A3 through A19 and divides them by 3, the 3 is a constant. The data in those cells may change, but the division by 3 will not. Now, some people get hung up on the word formula because it sounds advanced and scientific and complicated. But think about it. Every time you use a calculator, you're effectively creating a formula by which you can get the results you need from the data you provide. Unlike the desktop calculator, however, Excel provides a number of help avenues for you to try to figure out how to write your formulas successfully. The first and one of the most important ways to get comfortable with Excel is to understand that each formula must always start with an equal sign, like this. This alerts Excel that a calculation must be performed. That equal sign has a lot of power. You'll discover that Excel isn't shy about alerting you to problems it sees with the formula you create. Sometimes it will suggest corrections. Other times, it will suggest a few different ways you can try to achieve your objective. Yet other times, for example, if you forget the equal sign to start the formula, it may have no clue what you're trying to achieve. Later, as we get into the subject of writing formulas, remember too that Excel performs different types of math based on a certain order of precedence, where negation, percentages, and exponentiation are always handled before multiplication or division, which is always handled before addition, subtraction, and then comparison. Sometimes you'll need to add parentheses because you're working with a function that requires an argument, and we'll talk about this in a moment, while sometimes you'll need to add parentheses because you need to change the order in which certain operations are performed. At other times, you won't need to use parentheses at all. It all depends on what you're trying to do, and this also means taking great care in drafting the correct formulas to do the calculations just as needed.